Hello, today I'm going to do the How I Read tag, which is basically a tag on BookTube where you talk about your reading habits and your book buying habits, and it's all sort of mashed into one called the How I Read tag. So I've got my little pink notebook where I've written down the questions because I'm old school, I've written them down. So the first question is, how do you find books to read? I probably just go into bookshops, to be fair, and then at the front of the bookshop it'll have like new books out, and so I just look through that, or I just browse in bookshops and stuff like that. Really, I don't read a lot of new release books, if this is what like the question is. That's why I changed it, because I think the question is like how do you get new books, like brand new ones, but I don't really read a lot of new releases, to be fair, unless they're sort of suggested that they're really good to me by people that I know. Next question, how did you get into reading? It's like the history of my reading. Well, throughout my childhood and everything, I didn't know that I had dyslexia. I didn't find out until I was 18, and so I just thought I was a bit slow. So I wasn't very good at reading ever, and I didn't know why. When I started junior school, I was massively into Jacqueline Wilson. Like, hands up if you know Jacqueline Wilson. Jacqueline Wilson was before Harry Potter, and she wrote loads of standalone books like Dustbin Baby, loads of different books like that were really good, and I really got into her. And then one of the books, which is called Tracy Beaker, it's about a girl growing up in a children's home, and that was made into a TV series, and it was so exciting. Like, if you're a Harry Potter fan, imagine if Harry Potter was made into a TV series and you could watch it, a new episode of it, and it's completely different every single day. Like, imagine that excitement. That's how I felt for Tracy Beaker. So that's how I kept on reading like Jacqueline Wilson's, because I used to watch Tracy Beaker all the time. Her books are very hard hitting. They talk about like suicide, bullying, Should a Girls in Love, which is like a series. It's about growing up, it's about like sex, and loads of really hard hitting subjects. And Dustbin Baby, which is my favourite Jacqueline Wilson, is about a girl who gets abandoned in a dustbin when she's a baby, and then she tries to like find her parents, and it's got suicide in it, and just so many really like sad things. I know a lot of Jacqueline Wilson's books have been turned into like made for TV movies, and Dustbin Baby has, and it's so good. And so Jacqueline Wilson was like my portal into reading. Next question, how has your taste in reading changed from when you were younger? I read classic fiction, massively into that. I'm into fantasy, I suppose, and you know, classic children's fiction I'm massively into because I find it really quaint and charming. So I suppose that's like how it's changed. I'm not into like hard-hitting subjects like I was when I was a kid. How often do you buy books? Well, if you go by this channel, I buy books quite a lot, I suppose. But in real life, I don't really. I buy books in a big sort of bundle. So I'll go out and buy like 7 books. So yeah, I don't buy books that often, to be fair. I'm not a proper booktuber. So sad. How did you get into BookTube? Well, I was on someone else's channel, and my old channel, and I was talking about books, and then someone just commented, like, I've been doing sort of comedy sketches or loads of different stuff, and I started talking about books, and someone said, oh, are you a booktuber? In the comments, and I was like, no, sorry, what's that? And then they were like, oh, it's like people talk about books on YouTube, did you not know that? And I didn't. And that's how I sort of found it, and that's why I started this channel this February. How do you react if you don't like the end of a book? Oh. I don't like it when the end of books are rushed. When you just know they're trying to tie everything together, and that's it, and there's no real sort of concept behind it. And I also don't like books when I feel like they always need to make a happy ending, because I don't think that's what books are about. I don't think every book should have a happy ending. Sorry. So when books try and tie in, you're like, oh, in real life they'd still be sad. Why aren't you just, you know? Sometimes I feel like they should end the story a lot far further back than what they have. I'm a bit like, everything's happened, the resolution's happened, yet we've still got 3 more chapters of nothing. But why don't you cut out those chapters and just end it where everything ended? So that definitely does annoy me, especially if I feel like I'm reading loads of pages of like nothing, of just like filler, and it's like they wanted to say like, I've written this massive, mammoth, epic book, but it's only epic because it's full of like filler, it's got nothing really in it. That annoys me. Yeah, that's the end of the tag. Woo, we got through this, guys. I hope you like this tag, and if you do, then you should do the tag. I'm going to tag some people now. Okay, I'm going to tag Paperbacks and Cats because she tagged me to do the like school subject tag, which I will be doing. I just haven't got around to it at the moment because I'm in France for 2 months, so I don't have all my books here. So Paperbacks and Cats, you are tagged, and she has a really good channel, so you should check it out. I'll tag Book Loving Jess. Again, she has a great channel. You are tagged, Jess, to do this. And I tag Jenny Maycroft. Now, Jenny has been doing Vida. She's doing Vida so well. It's little vlogs of her life. You should go and check out the channel because it's really good. And I hope when I get back to England that we can do some collabs together, Jenny. And so I tag you. You don't have to do it if you want because she doesn't talk about books on her channel, but it's just if you want to do it, you can do it. And anyone else that wants to do it, you are tagged too. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!